Well, welcome back to my cartoon workshop playlist. Haven't done one for ages. This isn't a cartoon. This is a little painting technique that I learnt, and I think it's quite fun, and it would be very useful over the Christmas holidays for children who are incredibly bored. If you've got a playroom or somewhere where you can throw newspapers down on the floor and give them a washing up bowl and let them get on with this, and especially if they're artistic, they're quite going to enjoy this, I think. So the equipment for this couldn't be more simple. You need a couple of colours of oil paint, very diluted with white spirit, in a jam jar, a couple of jam jars, and a washing up bowl that you don't mind getting dirty, and space to do this in, and throw some newspaper down underneath. And you need some decent absorbent paper. I would probably use an artist's cartridge paper, about 200 grams. And these pictures are pretty self-explanatory. Oh, this is the really fun, messy bit for children, because they now need to take any scrubby old paintbrush you've got lying around, small bristles, not a great big thing for painting walls with, something small they can deal with, and they scatter the paint into the water, sort of Jackson Pollock style. So you simply dribble the paint any old how into the water, just scattering it in, and you can put 1, 2, 3 colours in, whatever you fancy. Slop it around slightly, and then take your paper and dip it in the water. Now you can dip it in any direction you like. The piece of paper can be any size you like, and when you draw it out and tip it off, you can tip it off in different directions. Really anything you like with it. And what you'll end up with is a paper covered with a swirly paint effect of whichever colours you've chosen. And where you've tipped the water off, you'll get some blodges and splotches and lines of blank paper, you know, where the water has washed off the paint. That's what you'll end up with. And then you can discover what shapes you've made in the paper. I mean, this was one I did in the class, and I drew this sea monster around the blank bits where the water had run off. So as you can see, you could see anything at all within the shapes on the paper that you've achieved.